Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to Andy's Reviews, and today we just got out of the theater from watching the brand new Superman movie, and I'll be honest with you, this movie was 10 times better than what I expected. Literally, I thought this movie was going to be very bad, very bad CGI, very bad acting, very bad Superman, very bad Lois Lane, very bad Lex Luthor, but honestly, this movie nailed every single one of those aspects. Literally, Superman, pretty incredible, David Corenswet, and of course Lois Lane, who's played by, whose name I forgot. I'll put the actress right here somewhere, but literally these two had amazing chemistry in this movie, and I heavily bought into the romantic relationship. Oh my god, don't even get me started on Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor was absolutely incredible in this movie. He wasn't very likable, but you did like him because he wanted to destroy, kill Superman at every single cost. He did whatever it takes, no matter how many lives he has to take, sacrifice in the movie. Literally, Lex Luthor, played by Nicholas Hoult, is an absolute stand in this movie. I only wish that he was more charming, like we get to see in the Harley Quinn series, but other than that, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, it was absolutely incredible. Oh my god, Crypto, honestly, every single scene that had Crypto absolutely nailed it. Literally, the comedy aspect of Crypto was pretty incredible. And also have to admit that the action sequences in this movie were absolutely phenomenal. Literally, there's like 4 action sequences, one at the beginning of the movie, one 25%, 50%, 25%, and the final battle, oh my god, the final battle was pretty incredible. It was about 20 minutes long, and literally the action sequences, the flying shots of Superman were all pretty incredible. Oh my god, I also have to give a shout out to the cameos in this movie. Honestly, this movie has 2 major cameos. I will not spoil them for you. One occurs about the 30% mark of the movie, and the other one occurs towards the ending. The cameos were absolutely incredible and got me hyped for the future of the DCU. I'll be honest with you, this movie does a very awesome job at kicking you or setting you in the world of the DC universe. Literally, this movie begins right in the middle of the action. Literally, there's an opening word or opening thingamajig where you just read a bunch of words. This movie begins right in the action. There's no exposition. You're right into the new DC universe, and that was absolutely incredible. Literally, there's no fluff in this movie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ran to take a piss for like 2 minutes, and something happened. I missed a very important part of the movie, and I regret taking a piss. That just goes to show that the pacing in this movie is absolutely phenomenal. However, of course, there are some things wrong with this movie. First, of course, the CGI. Some CGI was very childish, very sloppy, such as the Gargantua fight we get to see in the trailers. The CGI in the scene was absolutely horrendous. Don't even get me started. Some of the CGI in Fortress of Solitude was pretty messy, in my own personal opinion. The final battle had some sloppy CGI, not gonna lie. The post-credit scenes, yeah, the post-credit scenes really didn't have good CGI. Honestly, there's a scene in the post-credit scene, which I will not say what it is, but CGI was obviously very obvious. And I really wish that James Gunn and the DC company, Warner Brothers and all that, would have invested more time, money, and energy into the CGI. That was a major issue. And also to mention that this movie is pretty short, in my own personal opinion. I did say that the pacing is pretty good, but I do wish that they would have spent more time in actually developing the brand new DC universe. This movie is about 2 hours and 9 minutes long, I believe, and I really wish that James Gunn would have taken more time to actually show us more about the world. The only city we get to visit is mostly a metropolis. That's basically the only city we get to see, and I really appreciated Superman going over the world besides that location and some other location, which I will not spoil, but other than that, this movie is pretty phenomenal. Oh my god, I forgot to mention that some of the jokes in this movie do not land. I literally stand in the theater, I'm like, literally, that was some humor from the early 2000s. I'm like, that was really funny. But I do have to admit that some jokes and comedic moments in the movie do to land. But other than that, let's get to the end of today's video. Well, there you have it. When it comes to placing this movie on the Andy's Reviews rating system, I have to say that this movie deserves a solid 7 out of 10 chimichangas, a rewatchability score of roughly 2 times max, as well as an overall grade of AB. Well, there you have it, folks. Please feel free to subscribe to the channel down below. Leave a like on this video, and don't forget to comment down below letting me know your thoughts about this movie, or whether or not you're planning to go watch this movie in theaters. But besides that, I'll get to see you guys in the next video.